Me, of course, KeyStone. We got RedBone in the house. We got Rambo, and we got the chemist, BKrazie,
Whoop.
for y'all today. So we chopping it up again today. Talking about, current events. Like I say, we go from the streets to the president of the United States. So we tapping in on everything on Pakoima Perspektive, because Pakoima got a perspective on everything that's going on. So with that being said, man, there's no way to stay away from what's going on. It's the hottest thing going on today.
Can I add something real quick?
Real
Can I
quick,
add something real quick?
what you got?
You got two real legends right now, man. You doing good.
Man,
Three, Rev on two, but you got
hey,
some real legends right now.
already
You got some
I
real
I
legends right
know
now.
this. I know this
Hey,
right
tell me
now, and
hit
I'm
that
very
like and
happy. Like,
subscribe.
y'all don't even know. I'm real happy about it. But I know this, but I wasn't put it out there like that. I'm just flowing. But yeah,
You got to. You got
definitely. We
to.
got two legends in the house that when you say Pakoima, you go definitely have to, these two guys, BKrazie and Rambo, go come to mind. And we got both of them all in one sit down. So
That's what's up.
this should be a hell of a show. This should be a hell of a show. So with that being said, again, you know, uh, it's hard to ignore the news and what's on everybody's social media page today. Um, the feds have indicted a whole bunch of rolling 60s, namely the top dog, Big U. Now I know we can't get into no specifics because we only know one side of the story. It's so many times that you see somebody get indicted and it's it looked like it's a dead bang case, and then that person to beat the case. So we can't convict nobody just off of what's being said in the papers or what's being said by the police. But Big U has been indicted along with some of y'all may know Loose Cannon, along with Brick Baby, because these are social media icons right now. So they trying to look like they trying to run a RICO, making it a mob case or something, where so there's no telling who all gonna end up caught up in this, because they trying to cast a big net and get as many as they can, looks like. But so I wanna get, of course I'm gonna give my point of view, my perspective, but I want to get the perspective from the guys, that like you say, the two legends and the three legends. Redbone been around this and doing this for a long time as
For a
well. So
long time. So don't
I
forget
don't want to
that.
disrespect. I don't want to
Right there,
disrespect my
right
bro.
You know
there.
what I'm saying? All right, we ain't gonna trip that right now. But
Hey,
let's
hey,
get on.
Boney, when I said two legends, I didn't say you because this is your show, but you know you right there with us.
Yeah,
All
it's me, Redbone, and two legends. It's me and
right.
Redbone and two legends. Stone and Bone and the
Okay.
two legends. But
Man, we
if
all
I
got.
take myself, I step back, it's three legends, baby, from my
That's
perspective.
fine. Come
So
on
We
now.
so
all
where we
got.
at with
Salute.
it, y'all? Who wanna kick it off and say something about this situation going on with the rolling 60s, man, and Big U and all these guys getting caught up in this thing, man. Who got something on that?
Going to shoot, Rambo.
All I can say is, man, it's real sticky. The stuff they was reading off on the internet today, a lot of cats optimistic like he might come home, but the paperwork I was hearing, they got a lot of evidence, man. So we gonna see at the end of the day who talking and who ain't. That's for sure. But we don't want nobody to get locked up. We don't want nobody in jail. But man, This is kind of a hard one, man, because that paperwork they was reading off, man, that ooh.
That federal
But it's kind of
indictment was
foul because I
motherfucker.
believe this my take on it. Probably 90% of that was done between the 90s and the 80s, maybe early 2000s. But in the last 20 years or so, this man has been doing a lot for his community.
Mm.
That's gonna have to come out to play, and a lot of them players and a lot of them people that he had done things for are going to have to step up to show that this man changed his ways. See, the thing is, they gonna try to convict him on his past. Y'all got to look at this man for his present because we all was young at one time and we all did young dumb things that we not proud of, that we might be ashamed of to a certain degree. But I think it's gonna have to be a lot of people to step up to talk about the good in this man. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Because he changed a lot of lives. And coming from I'm gonna say that type of world, I can understand giving back. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, it's a lot of cats from Pakoima that I stopped gangbanging, stopped from gangbanging, got in their ear and diverted them a whole different way. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, but it takes those people to come tell y'all the good I did. Because if you go to anybody else that don't know about that, they only gonna look at the things that I done wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So he gonna need a
Right,
lot of
right,
people to
right.
step up. He gonna need a lot of people to step
Yeah,
up.
definitely that. Definitely that.
Well, shit.
Crazy,
To
what you
be
got,
honest,
man?
shit, I can dig that what Rambo said. I can piggyback off that, but then, like we said, I went to the news report. I didn't even go to the YouTube at first. I went straight to the news conference, and no matter how much you gave back, them boys, they do their job, blood. They don't keep no
Mm.
knives and forks and spoons out the sink. You know what I'm saying? And then when you got help, when you got other guys that's helping, man, I just and then it's a paper trail with the money. So
Mm.
you paper trail. Okay, you was good for the community. You did bring good to the community. You know what I'm saying? According to this work, anybody know the feds? They did their homework. They followed all your money. They made sure when they grabbed you,
Hmm.
they was gonna at least grab you for a dub.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But
At
they
least.
gunning,
At
they
least.
gunning for your life. They gunning for your life.
Yeah.
But the niggas is like I say, like Rambo said, you don't know who gonna get to talking and try to get that 10-year deal or try to get a 20-year deal. Because when you get life in the feds, that's it. That's it. That's natural life. You're never
Right.
leaving. So
Yeah.
they did their homework, bro. And like I said, his past didn't help, but nigga, this recent shit, PPP loan, government money, shaking motherfuckers down, man. Nigga, this is the time where motherfuckers is telling.
One one of the things too, I believe Brick Baby and Loose Cannon gonna fold
Mm.
because they already been speaking on a lot of this stuff on the internet itself. So when they go to
Yeah,
try to change their story, there's some tapes out there of you already seeing this.
man, did
Wow.
you
You know what I'm
hear this?
saying? So
Man,
they gonna be the ones that's gonna take that 5 to 10 year
no
deal.
bullshit.
Trust me, them two gonna fold.
If you go check out they last no jumper, no bullshit, homie. Them niggas sat across from each other
Yesterday,
yesterday, last night,
yesterday.
and basically said when I found out, you know what I'm talking about. Basically, when y'all both found out y'all was working for them people, you know what I'm saying? Y'all had to bag off each other. That's basically what y'all said on No Jumper.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically that
Mm.
came out y'all mouth. That
Wow.
came
Yeah.
out y'all mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Them
So it's
two
like,
gonna fold.
it's
It's all
like
on the internet. That's all
See,
they
it's
like
do. They
crazy.
can't
I
never stop. That's what they do. Run their mouth. The internet undefeated. Y'all know this,
See,
man.
because you
They
gotta
run
think
their
about
mouth
He's
it.
undefeated.
and just get the.
Let's single them two out real quick. Let's single them two out real quick. Them two have spoken. They have actually done the work with him. That's big right there.
Yeah,
So
that's
now
how they
you
got
done
them
the work
into it.
with him. So yeah, so now you want to get just 30 years for the robbery, or you want to get 5 years for telling us he made you do it? Take a
He
choice,
Right.
gonna
because
get
they gonna
he,
get him two choices. And nothing else.
So so the reason so you think the reason they was so slow to grab loose cannon for that robbery was because they already had the wheels turning on this shit, huh?
but they grabbed that too though, because I seen some paperwork where they had that all up in it.
All
They
up
had
in
that.
that, right?
That was part of the indictment when they took dude little old excuse me, when they took dude's $5,000 watch or some shit, well, that's what he
Yeah.
estimates. So all that shit. It just was a matter. They big fish was
Man,
being
let
released.
me look at this. You got to look at this too. His U-Haul got hit right before Christmas, right? Or was it Christmas or Thanksgiving? Before Christmas, right?
On
It was
Christmas.
Christmas.
The
Yeah.
next day on Christmas, the next day, every city official, from the fire department to the police to the sheriffs, brought him new toys the very next day. Though they knew they was coming to get him, but we need you to think we all still cool.
We need you to
Wow.
They know what
relax
they
because
doing, man.
we
We
still
need you
getting
to
intel.
relax.
We getting intel. So we ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? And then like I say,
They knew what they was doing.
it's man, these dudes, man, these dudes is telling on themselves half the time, man. Most of the time.
Yeah, it's
You
yeah.
know.
That microphone is very enticing, and you get to talking, you gotta really be careful, especially when you doing a lot of dirt out there. So do y'all think they're gonna try and bring the Nipsey Hussle shit into this shit too? Do y'all see that? What you think? Like just your personal
I
opinion.
don't see. I don't see it. I don't see it. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't see it. Just being from the streets. If you remember when it first unfolded, the first thing they always kept reporting on is Nipsey never had plans to go up there. So nobody knew he was gonna be up there. You understand
Mm,
what I'm saying?
right.
So that right there in itself, it was a fluke, homie. Then you got to think about it. You got real live hitters from your hood. You can't say certain things to certain people's face without repercussions. Some cats ain't taking it. They already stated that this dude was like that. You understand what I'm saying? So when dude blatantly said whatever transpired in their conversation, it upset a dude and he went into active mode of what he already do. And he
Mm.
did what he did. I don't think there was no conspiracy on that. Now, if it come out, then I'll be surprised too. But that was a random act. That was a random act.
Wow.
Wrong place, wrong time. That's just my opinion. I can't see you. You could only set somebody up when you know they're gonna be there. You
Mm.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even his people didn't know he was gonna be there. Think about it. If Black Sam would have known he was gonna be there, Black Sam wouldn't have been at the house.
He would
He
have
would
he'd
have
have
made
had
sure
he'd have had
security on foot.
somebody there. He'd have had some security there for sure.
Bodyguard
Yeah,
would have
I
been there.
heard him say that. Yeah.
And,
Now he
and, and
said that though. He said that.
they even stated that Nipsey had just came from Inglewood from doing a video shoot with DJ Khaled and John Legend. He happened to be in the area, but he wasn't going there. He get a call from the partner that just came home, and he telling him go in the store and get whatever you want. Then he said, matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up on you. It was all random, dog.
Wow.
It was
That's
all
deep.
random.
That's deep. That's
But ain't
deep.
nobody talking about that no more. They going into this conspiracy theory, but ain't nobody talking about because you got to remember in any case, 90% of any case, the first thing that was said is the truth.
Mm. Deep, man. So
uh,
so with me, man, on the big U thing, of course, I always look at it, and my perspective is usually, just the cultural point of view or perspective, man. And I see it as this. You got a successful black man, the same as Suge, the same as Bill Cosby, the same as shit. I hate to say, but P. Diddy, you know, and all of a sudden the feds come. And that,
And they get
to
them.
me, is always, it seemed like Michael Jackson, OJ, you can name off probably 100 black successful men that's making money, and all of a sudden the police is on them. You know, now that's not saying that these dudes is innocent, but to me, you know, that's something that we have to always be aware of. Now, the young man who they say Big U killed, man, rest in peace to that young man. I don't know really much about him except that he was a rapper. But you know, did he know what he was getting into as far as what life he
But
was
didn't
choosing to
did it?
lead and how deep he was
But
in
did
that life? You know,
but
that
what
plays a
wasn't
big part too.
but wasn't he living with you when he was playing football?
They say from what I heard, and this is from the other dude, I guess what's his name, 600. Dude was living with Big U, and he was Big U's son's best friend. Big U's son is in the NFL playing for the Rams.
No,
But
Oh,
Red,
definitely.
Chargers, buddy.
no,
Chargers,
Chargers.
Chargers,
I'm
Chargers.
sorry, LA. I knew it was an LA team. It's
No
Chargers.
disrespect, no disrespect,
Somebody,
No
but it's the
disrespect.
Chargers.
you heard, no,
Huh?
somebody did say the Rams earlier, so you probably heard
Oh,
that. So somebody did say the Rams
I
earlier.
messed up. It was
he
my
heard
fault.
me say
But it
that
is
shit about your
Chargers. It's
squad, Rob.
Chargers. It's Chargers.
That's what he
But
heard.
I did hear that, yeah, that was his son's best friend. And dude was trying to
Hey,
be a
Papa.
rapper. And cause I read the LA Times report, and dude was trying to be a rapper, and he had dissed Big U in a song or something. And like I say, this is the LA Times report. This ain't my own information. This is what is already out there in the world. This is what they're saying. Big U left from the studio with the guy. They went back to the house because Big U had him put up in an Airbnb in Vegas. And then next thing they found the dude dead, shot multiple times. And Big U came back to the studio, and they say he was sweating like he had just been like he was sweating like he was working out or doing something that involved you know, some exercise or something. He was sweaty. So, and the people that was in the studio noticed he was sweating. He said he came from the gym. But this is the same time that this young man, you
I
know,
read that too. They
so
said Big U just turned
Hey,
himself in.
he
just turn
started
yourself
running.
in.
So okay.
That's the smartest move if you trying to prove your innocence. You would want to turn yourself in
Gotta turn
because they
yourself
gonna
in.
find you.
For
Like
real.
like I say, man, it's
Hey,
been many times that somebody they put out all this evidence and it's like, ooh, that looked bad, and then motherfucker beat the case. So, you know,
No,
go ahead, Craig.
you still, like I said, you still got to worry about that embezzlement. You
yeah,
know
yeah,
that
he got,
fraud.
it's a lot of charges. It's 107
But,
pages.
but
They said it's 107 pages.
It, pimping is